Happy birthday, Gemini. This is a twin flame reading for the Gemini energy, however that resonates for you. Okay? I just did a reading for the karmics, and this is the reading for the twin flames. This is for about a month. I'm gonna see, it feels, Spirit was like, do it for a month. So today is May 30th, so this should stretch out tentatively to about June 30th. Of course, energy moves differently for different people, and it's actually speeding up a little bit. So keep that in mind as well. So, okay, so the overall energy for y'all Geminis and your twin flame journey for June, it was the card that just kind of popped out on its own, is the Page of Cups. So a lot of you Geminis know who your twin flame, you know your twin flame right now, or you're going to meet them this month and you're going to make them an offer of love, or they're going to make you an offer of love. That is the overall energy for you, sharing this new offer of love. If you are twin flames that have already been in union for a while, this is maybe reaching a new level of healing, a new level of commitment, a new level of connection. It's like if you've been with your twin for a little while, if with the Page of Cups being the overall energy, the Page of Cups is, it's new, it's like a new childlike, playful, innocent, vibrant sort of freshness. So you may be experiencing that with your twin this month if you have already been with your twin for a while. Okay, now the way that I set this up is for healing, because twin flames have huge amounts of love and joy and passion with each other. But the name of the game with twin flames is healing, is self-healing. So these cards represent the main trigger, like the main issue that you guys are presently facing, or what you're going to be facing this month with your twin flame. And it's you and your twin flame both, because you don't go through things separately, because you're the same soul. So it's your purest reflection. You're gonna share the same shit, even if it's a little different for each of you. It's still basically the same lessons, okay? All of these cards came up in reverse. All of them. So, I think the reason that they came up in reverse is just to show that there's like a feeling of a pull on these things. I think these are climactic almost. Like, it's a really big deal. This is a really big deal. We have the Hero, which is about unconditional love. I'm going to show them to you upright, of course, so you can see them. 25, card number 35, Seek the Lesson. There's Deception, and card number 7, the Chariot. Now, they all came up in reverse, and it's because what you're dealing with, what you and your twin are dealing with in June, is being able to love yourself fully and unconditionally. That's what this card is about, is loving yourself unconditionally. You're also currently trying to figure out why y'all went through the shit that you went through in your past, okay? You're like in this energy of, holy shit, like you're thinking about all the things that you went through, and you're like, why did I go through that? That seems so unfair. That seems like such bullshit that I had to deal with that. That's what I feel. I feel like it's indignation almost with the universe, like the middle finger to God, sort of. And of course I don't mean that from like like a really dark place. I just mean it like, you know that feeling if you've really went through some shit, and in the beginning you're like, this seems so unjust, I don't understand. It's because you need to go through this energy. You still need to figure out why you had the lessons that you had. You're going to be working through that this month and figuring that out. Now, until you figure out why these things happen to you, you're gonna be in this energy of deception. It's like self-deception. It's like confusion. This is like just a veil of what in the actual fuck just happened and why did that happen. It's like that energy. And until you move through that energy, you're gonna be halted. Your chariot is gonna be in reverse. You're not gonna be able to move forward, of course, because you're working through this energy, and this energy has you a bit stuck. So the actions that you can take to move yourself through this energy fastest is to actually protect yourself and honor yourself and give a shit about yourself. And you also have the heartless love, so you need to move out of this energy with yourself. Y'all are being real hard on yourself. You need to give yourself this unconditional love. You see you have unconditional love in reverse, and you have the heartless love, because you're not. You have to give yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to work through your codependent issues. This came up in the Gemini karmic spread as well, that a lot of you are focusing on healing the rest of your codependent tendencies this month. If you are struggling with self-love, if your inner child, if your inner spirit is this, if you have an aspect of yourself that's sort of left out in the cold, if you've pulled a 5 of Pentacles with yourself and left yourself out in the cold, how are you ever going to be happy? Like, you can't, because you're not. You have to be whole. You have to have all of your soul shards inside of you in harmony, and the only way that that can happen is by unconditionally loving yourself and accepting all those different parts of yourself. And then you'll move out of this codependent energy, and you'll move into the 10 of Pentacles, which is having this beautiful, flourishing inner garden. Some of y'all have like gardens on the inside. They ain't even swamps. They're just like overgrown. They're just like dry dirt, dirt that just is like a real light color brown because it's so dry, and the plants are like all brown because they haven't been watered, and there ain't no flowers. It's just overgrown and nappy. Y'all got some nappy inner gardens right now, okay? You have to really work on planting and watering and tending to your inner gardens and make them beautiful. You have to be the 10 of Pentacles on the inside. And that is how you're going to move through this energy. Now, what's going to happen once you reach that inner 10 of Pentacles with your twin flame, what's going to happen is that your twin flame, you and your twin flame are going to be temporarily separated. You're going to feel a bit of a separation with your twin flame. Probably because you're just not going to be, you're going to be working on yourself. You're going to be working on your inner garden. Now, the thing is that you're not really going to be actually separated. Going through this stage here and planting your inner garden and flourishing your inner garden is actually going to bring you together with your twin flame faster than you would ever have imagined. But there's going to be just a little bit of a feeling of separation, just because I think you're not going to be maybe physically communicating with each other very much, but you're going to be communicating with each other on a very inner level, but you may not be consciously aware of it, because this is like the hermit energy. It's like moving through a very dark passage within yourself, because you're going to be going into yourself to plant these new seeds these new seeds, because you're in reverse right now, you're going to plant these new seeds of your inner garden, and it's just like this darkness after they have first been planted and they're growing. So you may feel a little bit of separation from your twin during this period, but I don't feel it's going to take very long. And then the Queen of Passage is moving you very quickly through this passage of darkness into this beautiful sun energy, this passionate, fiery energy of being reunited with your twin. See, her sword is facing down. The Queen of Wands is holding the sunflower, and she's holding her wand. There is no animosity in these cards. There are no there's no hostility in this. These cards are beautiful. They're filled with light and love and joy and fertility and promise for the future. So this shows you refreshed. This shows you healed. This shows you glowing with your inner garden that's popping, okay? This is you with you have changed your perspective with how you feel about yourself. You're no longer attacking yourself. You no longer are blaming yourself for every motherfucking thing that has went wrong in the universe, Gemini. You're not doing that no more. You have this beautiful inner garden, and you're the queen. You're turning into the Queen of Pentacles. Whether you are a man or whether you are a woman, you're being very nurturing with yourself. You're being very loving with yourself. So that is helping you sort of exude this very nurturing, passionate, ambitious, joyful, fresh energy where you have this inner garden now, so you're ready to move forward into the next level. You are shifting into this beautiful new level. And I think it's going to lead very quickly into connection with your twin flame. Now, this isn't for everybody, because everybody is at a different level, but this is a general reading. So as far as energy goes, for most of you that are going to be watching this video, you're going to be experiencing this energy, okay, in one way or another, and it's going to be good. So, don't fret if you're not like wrapped up and sleeping next to your twin flame by the end of June. It might just be the beginning of July, okay? So, the whole point of growing your inner garden is so you're not freaking out about when anything is going to happen. Because if you have a magical garden inside of you filled with unconditional love, then what else do you need? You reach this beautiful place of enlightenment where everything that would bring you joy just automatically comes to you really quickly. It's the sweet spot. So y'all are headed towards the sweet spot of manifestation. And so you don't have to worry, like, when am I going to reunite with my twin? Am I going to know who they are? Are they going to know who I am? You won't worry. You won't have those fears anymore, because instead you're going to be thinking, ooh, look at this pretty flower I found in my garden. Like, you're going to be, and this is money. This isn't just, this, once you get into this, like, good place inside of you, where you love yourself and you think that you're the coolest cat in the room and you're not conceited, it's not coming from a place of lack, it's just coming from a place of self-appreciation. You should appreciate yourself for who you are. You should appreciate yourself for how beautiful you are. You should appreciate yourself for how unique you are, because you are. You're a unique snowflake individual. There's nobody else like you. So when you get into the Ten of Pentacles energy on a personal level and you got your inner garden popping, you're just okay. You're just okay. And when you get into that level of just being okay, you don't have as much shit to deal with, because you don't manifest shit because you don't feel like shit. You feel good, so you manifest good things. right? So that means good relationships. It means good careers. It means abundance. It means all the food that you need. It means having all your bills paid. It means not worrying about paying your bills. It means those bills just, the money for the bills just being there when it needs to be there. The extra money being there for vacations. The extra time that you feel that you don't have now just all of a sudden presents itself. It's being in the vortex of manifestation and flowing and just allowing everything to flow and to connect and not worrying about, is there going to be enough for the next moment? If you don't worry about, is there going to be enough for the next moment, and you realize how you have everything you need in this one, yeah. That's how you get there. My twin flame readings are going to be on sale for Gemini season. So if you want a personal twin flame reading with me, just hit me up and let me know. You can email me at jaxmoonbeam444@gmail.com, jaxmoonbeam444@gmail.com. You can follow me through social media, Instagram, Facebook, whatever y'all want, whatever you're comfortable with. There's links and information for all that in my description box. So let us just know. I love you guys and have a beautiful June.